These are all the ingredients you'll need. 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of butter, 3 eggs, 1 cup of crema or sour cream, half a cup to 1 cup of Mexican cheese or Parmesan cheese, 1 cup of rice flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 to 3 tablespoons of sesame seeds. You need a baking pan, any kind. First step, we need to combine our butter with our sugar. We're going to cream it. So that was 1 cup, so basically 2 sticks of butter. I use raw cane sugar. You can use white sugar if you like. This will take us a second, and I'll bring you back once it's nice and creamed together. That looks like the way I like it. What I normally do, I will add my sugar and butter together as I get all the other ingredients out and measured. And you really want your butter to be at room temperature. It makes it a lot easier. So next, I like to add my crema. You can use sour cream. The original recipe that I found this from, she said to use a light sour cream. I pretty much went a little bit off of her measurements, but a little bit off of other people's recipe. And in her recipe, she gives you the story about it and where this dish actually comes from. And she told me, well, on her website, it tells you what they use in their country. So I actually can find El Salvador crema at the grocery store, so that's what I use. When I cannot find that one, I will use the Mexican kind. And works just as good. I have done the sour cream, but I do prefer using crema. So I'm going to mix this for a few minutes, well, for a few seconds, and then I'll come back and add my eggs. As you can tell, it's even more fluffy. And that's how we like it. I have my 3 eggs. Just put it in all at once. Now you just want to scrape the sides and make sure everything has been coming from the bottom all the way to the top. Now after that, I'm going to add the cheese. I love putting a cup. You can put less. You can use Parmesan. I prefer, I'm going to butcher the name. I already posted it. I'll put it on the screen. It's the kind that they use on the street corn. I love it. But if you can't find it, you can use Parmesan cheese. I have used, bought the block and grated it myself. It's a lot more potent. If you're into that, go for it. But I actually buy it pre-grated in a bag, and it's a lot easier and faster. So I'm not gonna whip it that long. I'm just gonna probably pulse it. There we go. Because I don't want to break down the cheese too much. This is rice flour. There's many ways you can make it yourself if you have the proper grinder or blender. Goya makes one. I posted a picture of what this brand looks like. Bob's Mill has one, so you can find it. If you can't find it in the store, look on Amazon. But in the grocery store, it will not be in your baking section. It will be in the ethnic aisle. This is also my baking powder, 1 teaspoon, and I also have 1/4 or 1 to 2 pinches of sea salt. This bread or cake is the way that I make it. It comes out very moist. It's not a very dense bread, so I don't spin it that much more after I put the flour in. Now let's get this in a pan, and I'll show you the best part. Today I'm going to be using the metal little to-go containers because these will be going to work with my husband. I'm giving these to his coworkers. I make these every once in a while for the guys. Before I put my mix in, I spray the pan with a little bit of Pam, so it's an easy release. This is a very sweet bread, and we don't want to lose none of it to a pan. This batch will make 2 of these. If I was to use this, I can get probably 2 of these pans out of this one batch. So I use my little ice cream scooper, and I just go back and forth until there's no more. Okay, I have them all even. After I put it in, I just do this. Release just a little bit of the air, but we don't want to lose all of it. Do it to the other one. Now here comes the best part. Ooh. I go through a lot of these. This was full not too long ago. It is sesame seeds. I said you can use 1 to 3 tablespoons. You can put as much as you want. If you don't like sesame seeds, you don't have to put them. I have friends that will ask me to make this and not put sesame seeds. And then I have people that ask me to put extra. So it's all on your preference. But majority of the people that ask me to make this for them, they all ask for extra sesame seeds. And it does make it taste really good. Gives it a nutty taste. Haven't been toasted yet. You can use toasted. Sometimes I buy them pre-toasted. Sometimes I buy them this way. So once again, that's on you. Whatever you like, you use. You know what your family likes. That's more than enough. That's actually extra sesame seed. So I'm gonna put these in the oven. I have my oven preheating at 350, but once I put these in, I bring it down to about 325 for the baking. I have a gas oven. These bake faster now because when I used to bake these in my in my electric oven, this would take about 35 minutes to bake, and I would rotate them. This now takes exactly 30 minutes. Because it's a gas, heating's not even, in my opinion. So I do it for 15 minutes and then I rotate them. So whatever was in the front is now in the back for the last 15 minutes. So I will show you how these look once they come out the oven. It is done. I just took these out the oven. You're not even on my tripod. Just look how beautiful. I wish you could smell my house. I hate making these because they are so good and so addicting. If you've never had quesadilla bread, you need to make it. I don't know. I might have to take one for my job and let him take one to work. I don't know if he's getting both now. But this is really good. It goes perfect with coffee. If you buy the tres leche like caramel sauce that they have at the market, it's good on top of that. Some ice cream is good with it, but coffee and espresso. Oh, it's just beautiful. Give it a shot. I hope you like it. If you make it, please let me know. Tag me on Twitter. Oh, you guys are gonna love it. Your family will love it. I gotta go. See you next time. Bye.